the queen of dance music, as David Guetta would say with regard to you. How did you connect with Galantis?
It was a really strange one, actually. They sent me an instrument. Well, they sent me a song, and I fell in love with the instrumental straight away. So I kind of stole the instrumental from underneath their song and wrote my own song, which did cause a little bit of trouble at the beginning. But I was like, please give it me. So yeah, and then I think luckily with my track record of Getter behind me and Topic, it was really useful to kind of use as leverage to say, do you guys want to feature on my record?
From the top. Give me that beat, DJ.
The KFM Top 40 with Carl Wastie. Your 40 biggest hits
Across the Cape.
So, Becky, you were in Cape Town, okay, shooting a video. And I tried my best to actually see you in person and actually do an interview. But of course, you guys are super busy. But I need to ask you, the last time you and I chatted, all right, it was a lovely conversation. And I told you about Cape Town. Did I have anything to do with you shooting a video down here? You can tell me now, or just, it's fine. I mean, I'm happy to take that on as my responsibility.
It was actually all thanks to you that we shot that video down there. It is beautiful. I actually had no idea. I'd started, I was in the Maldives when we were talking about shooting a video, and I tried to get everybody out there, but the turnaround was just too tight. I was leaving on the 11th of January, and I'd kind of said it all on like the 3rd or the 4th. So then we kind of left it with the director, Michael Hollick, who's done now 4 videos of mine. And he came up with the idea of doing it in South Africa. He'd never been before. He'd never worked with the team. I'd never been before. No, I don't think any of us had really been before. So it was kind of like stabbing in the dark a little bit. But it was incredible. As soon as we got there, we went up Table Mountain. We were overlooking the coastline. It was an amazing shoot. I wish I had more than 3 days there.
I'll just start off by saying you're welcome. I'm glad that I planted the seed for you to come and shoot your video in Cape Town. I'm really happy about that. I think that the only thing that you didn't get to see is me. And I mean, we'll have to just catch up on that a little bit later when you come and tour down here, do something like that. But thank you. And I'm glad you have such a great impression. I tried to color that in for you the last time we chatted, but it's so good to hear that you experienced everything like Table Mountain, and there's still so much for you to explore. So I'm glad. But for now, we focus on the single. So Run with Galantis. Now, Galantis I know because of You and I and Peanut Butter Jelly, which I love, which is just a crazy, crazy great song. So many other bangers. But now you to team up, the queen of dance music, as David Guetta would say with regard to you. How did you connect with Galantis?
It was a really strange one, actually. They sent me an instrument. Well, they sent me a song, and I fell in love with the instrumental straight away. So I kind of stole the instrumental from underneath their song and wrote my own song, which did cause a little bit of trouble at the beginning. But I was like, please give it me. So yeah, and then I think luckily with my track record of Getter behind me and Topic, it was really useful to kind of use as leverage to say, do you guys want to feature on my record? And luckily they agreed. Such lovely people as well. The whole team is. So yeah, I feel super grateful for their instrumental and for them as well.
Galantis is so cool. And I think it's such a good collaboration between the two. Because, I played it on my show last week on the KFM Top 40. And people responded to it so beautifully. They were like, this is the song, Carl. This is what I'm talking about. Because we need this. In fact, so at the moment, when this particular thing plays out, so just let's pretend for a second, we are live at a festival that I wish you were at. It's called Huawei K-Day. And it is an awesome fest with a lot of artists on stage. And I can only imagine what Run would be like at a festival. I mean, can you imagine playing that song live? Have you done it live yet?
No, not yet. So I'm really excited to. I think my first place I'll be able to perform it at will be a festival in the Alps called Snowbox. So it'll be funny to see that song there, because I can't imagine much running will be done in the Alps. You can't really run on snow. So yeah, I'm really excited to perform it. I wish I was at this festival. It sounds amazing.
It is amazing. I was actually going to ask your advice on this, so that, anybody who is listening to us right now, I'm sure they're at the festival and they're going crazy. And, you know about rocking, you know exactly how to rock a festival. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Can we pause? That's a beautiful angel dog.
I'm single parent today. Daddy's gone away. So,
who's this beautiful child dog?
This is Piggy.
Hello, Piggy. You know what? Do you have an animal voice? Because I have 4 Boston Terriers, and my voice changes completely. So I will get home, and suddenly I'm like, "Hello, my little puppies. You're so cute." And so I have a dog voice. I don't know. Do you have one of these?
Yes, similar. Just a little. I can't go that high, unfortunately, at this time in the morning. But yeah.
Eat your piggy winkle. Eat your piggy winkle. Eat your piggy winkle.
I eat your piggy winkle. Don't play with your squeaky toys. Mummy's got interviews.
That was the best. You see, that's very similar to mine. Yeah, definitely, I agree. It's like that. But we have these voices for our fur kids. But back to the festival advice. Now, people are going to be going crazy, and I mean, you've been a part of these festivals, rocking people, making them go crazy, etc. Are there a few do's and don'ts that you can offer anybody listening to us now ahead of this huge festival that's happening? For instance, personal things. So let's just go through the no-nos at a festival from your side as a fan watching somebody perform. What are some of the things that we shouldn't do?
Never wear shoes that you like or heels. The amount of people I see in like the nicest trainers, and I'm like, that you wasted your money.
Yeah.
So
true.
Never throw your drink in the air. Why do people do that?
Why do people do that? You're wasting the drink, number one, and then number two, like, what is the point? What are you trying to do? That's smell like beer. No, it doesn't work.
Don't be so precious about your space. Like, go to the toilet. Don't wee in a bowl.
Don't find an empty cup. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Don't be precious.
I feel like that's more of and I hate to be sexist on International Women's Day, but like,
don't worry.
I feel like that's more of a male thing that they do, and it's those guys that then end up throwing their wee.
So don't make it rain. Wee.
Yeah.
Noted.
I don't want a golden shower unconsensually. You know what I mean?
No. Don't do it. No golden showers. I feel like this is the handbook for festivals. I'm taking notes here. Okay, wait. Let's go through to some of the do's. If we do see you performing, what are some of the things that you really feel that should be done? Because you've seen them both. You've seen the golden shower. Now, what does the opposite of that look like?
Wow, that sounded weird.
It did sound so weird. Hold on. I feel like I need to reverse. Okay, you've seen the bad side. So the good stuff that we should do at a festival. Let's talk about that.
I was once playing a gig where there was somebody in a wheelchair in the crowd, and everybody around them picked them up in the wheelchair, and there was this floating wheelchair on top of the crowd, and it was so lovely to see. And I asked the crowd to bring this person to the front of the stage so that they had a prime positioning. So that sort of stuff, like look after other people. Also give people space. Like, I can't stand having somebody's sweaty armpit on my, so definitely keep your top on is one thing. That's a do. Like, definitely keep your tops on. Totally. And make sure you drink lots of water.
I'm loving all of this. You've given us the gems of. So the thing is, you do realize that you saying this when you come perform in South Africa, we now know you'll see no topless people. You will likely see people looking after each other, wheelchairs in the air, smiling faces, no pee in a cup. It's going to be great.
Or they're going to do the opposite and just throw wee at me.
I don't think so. We love you too much, because I've got some news for you, Becky Hill. I'm sorry, because, you know, the KFM Top 40, full of surprises, but I played this song once 1 week ago, and I'm very happy to announce that Becky Hill and Galantis Run is charting in the KFM Top 40.
No way.
Yes way, Becky.
Where are we at?
Where are you at? Well, you are on the chart, secured, amazing. You debuted at a beautiful, actually, I'm going to keep that a surprise. I'm not going to tell you now. No, I'm going to keep it a surprise. You debuted. But the thing is, I wanted to illustrate to you the fact that you're a loved artist down here. I know that you visited here once, but you need to come back again. This is the power of your music. And I think that this is the great slipstream of your track with Topic that did so well on the chart as well. I think that's where it came from. So I just wanted to give you the news face to face and say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is your fans. These are the people who love you and want to see you come perform here. So if you want to say anything to them and introduce the song on the KFM Top 40, now is the time, because we'd love to get some words from you.
I would love to. Thank you so much for all of your support. It really means a lot. I can't wait to come back and spend more than 3 days in Cape Town and South Africa. Thank you so much for all of your support. It is incredible. You are now listening to my brand new single, Run with Galantis.
Charting in the KFM Top 40 with me, Carl Wastie. Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Becky, have a beautiful day. Look after yourself.
Thank you so much.
I will chat to you with the next single release, okay?
From the top.
Give me that beat, DJ. The KFM Top 40 with Carl Wastie. Your 40 biggest hits
across the Cape.